What's up, everybody? My name is Ashley Gunther, owner of The Lone Wolf. And in this video, we're going to go over our brand new white label funding product. Now, our white label funding product is fully branded. We will do all the processing, we do all the fulfillment, and you get paid on every single deal. So let's dive into this new program so you each have the information you need to decide on whether or not this is the opportunity you've been looking for. So what comes with the white label offer? First, you're going to get a branded landing page to send to your clients. Next, we're going to do the complete fulfillment. Our processing team will handle the clients. We will get them offers. We will review those offers with your clients, and we will close those deals for you. And you'll also get access to our marketing and our lead generation training course, which releases January 7th. Now, which one are you? Are you somebody that wants to offer funding, but you don't know where to start, or even worse, who to trust? Are you already offering funding, or have you offered funding in the past and you either couldn't get approvals or your clients hated the offers? Or maybe you want to offer funding, but you don't have the time to learn, build, or run another business. This white label product will be the thing really that you'll need in 2024 to make this happen. So who is finding massive success in our white label funding offer? Well, we're seeing a lot of traction with credit repair and tax pros, coaches and consultants, automation companies like e-commerce or YouTube, high ticket offers, entrepreneurs and influencers. So if you're on TikTok, or if you have a huge following on Instagram, this is a great affiliate offer. Franchises, especially those that are not approved by the SBA, real estate investors, trade schools, and marketing and PR teams. So what do the landing pages look like? So a lot of people have shared concern over, like, they don't want some basic, ugly page, right? They want a great landing page. They want it to be captivating. And most importantly, for at least us, we want to make sure that it reflects your brand. So each landing page is made with the brand and client's need in mind. So every one of you has a different brand. You serve different clientele. So these are customized with unlimited edits. So at any time during the year, let's say you rebrand, maybe you adjust pricing, your clientele changes, we're going to make sure we adjust that page. The more that page reflects you, the better it will operate and the more success that we will all find together. So here's a few examples of some of the landing pages we've already created for clients. Again, I want you to keep in mind that your page can look very different or very similar. We want to make sure that we are reflecting your desires, the coloring, your logo, any type of like terms or sayings or tags that you normally use. So here's a really great example of a page that we made for a credit repair company. You know, we specialize in getting funding for people with credit challenges. And this is what it looks like scrolling on your iPhone or your Android, right? So you can take a look at what these look like. There are buttons here, but this is kind of a breakdown of one of them. Here's another one that we did for Rainier Credit. Better funding options start today. Their brand for Rainier Credit actually is better credit options start today. And so we did kind of a play on, we have the buttons. We talk about clearly what type of clients that we can serve. And then in this particular one, we talked about why they're preferred over other options. In this template, pardon me, in this landing page, this is for a company, called Sandy Ecom. They are an automation company. So they're offering e-commerce automation for $25,000 and up. So we created this page for them. We go over the core values, we go over commitment in our process. That's another great one. And then here's another one. Our easy three-step process to funding is taking over the industry. This is for a person named Nicole, who goes by the credit coach. So the three-step process for clients. So this is what that looks like. Again, you know, for this, we changed the coloring for hers. So why choose us, right? There are a few other options out there, But truthfully and transparently, there's really no option like ours. Maybe you're connected with Nove or Credit Sweep. You might be using Ty Crandall for your business credit or credit card stacking. I do want to point out, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, this is not a business credit offer. Okay, so if you already have a business credit offer, this doesn't compete with that. We don't take anything away from that. But why are clients choosing us and coming more and more to us to rely on getting their clients funding? Well, first and foremost, our history. We've gotten 21,000 clients funded using our process, our specific process. Our process is unlike others. Yes, there's some similarities, but over the last nearly 6 years, we've taken the good, the bad, and the ugly of the industry and really created a process that works well for the clients and really great for white label products and other businesses looking to offer funding. Next, we've gotten $1.3 billion in funding since February of 2018. So we do have several years of experience and verified and proven and shown time and time again, real clients getting funded. We cost 3 to 7 times less than other options. Your brand is featured. So our goal, our processing team is working for you. We're a reflection of you. We do all the back end work. So you don't have to worry about doing anything, adding extra time, trying to sell, trying to manage clients. We take care of all that. We lead with integrity and transparency. That is something I really want to push, because one of the reasons why I created this is because there are so many other options out there not leading with integrity and transparency. Next, we do not charge any upfront fees. Like I said, similar to like business credit where people are charging you $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. We're not doing that. We charge nothing to process an application, and we have no upfront fees. And every client will be educated on funding, and they will get their own funding expert. So we're not using AI to give out fake pre-approvals. There are real experts that are going to process your client's file. They're going to communicate with the client. They're going to update the client. They're going to work really hard for the client to get the best offers and to work with our lending network that we've been utilizing for years. So what type of funding is offered? So I want to make this very clear that you do not have to offer any and all. This is a pick and choose. You can do the whole smorgasbord if you want. I know I'm dating myself with that word. So you can offer startup funding between 10,000 and 500K, personal loans between 5,000 and 250,000, bad credit business advances for 10,000 to 500,000, lines of credit from 10K to 1 million, equipment financing from 25,000 to 5 million, invoice factoring from 20,000 to 2 million, debt consolidation from 25,000 to 150K, credit card stacking from 10,000 to 150K, and SBA 7A loans from 50 to 350,000. So again, you can offer all the funding products, or you can pick and choose which ones you want to offer to fill in the voids in maybe your existing setup. If you're already offering funding, but maybe there's some programs that you aren't offering, this is a great add-on. Next, how much are you paid? So while we do all the processing, the presenting, and the selling, you will be paid very fairly for every deal. So if we get your client a startup loan or a personal loan or a debt consolidation loan, you're going to get paid 3% of the total amount funded. On advances and equipment financing, you're going to make 4% on the total amount funded. And for programs like lines of credit, factoring, and the SBA, you will make 50% of the commission that is collected by the company. The reason why that's set up differently is because lines of credit and factoring are paid very differently than the rest. Next, what does that calculate to? So now that you understand that really you're going to be making between 3 and 4%, what does that look like in numbers? So our average approval is $47,000. So let's go by that average for a minute. If your client gets a startup loan for $47,000, you will be paid $1,410. Now, if that client with the 47,000 got it in an advance or an equipment loan, you'll get paid $1,880. That's per deal. So let's look at what it looks like per deal. So again, startup, personal, and consolidation, you're making 3%. Advances and equipment, you're making 4%. So if you get if your client gets a $10,000 loan, you're going to get paid $300. Now, if you get 10 of those a month, that's $3,000. Now let's jump to 100K. If we're able to get your clients 100K, you get paid $3,000 per. And if you get 10 of those per month, that's $30,000. If we look at the advances, imagine getting an advance we get an advance for your client of 500,000, you're being paid $20,000 and we've done all the work. All that you are doing is sending your clients to the link, they're completing it, and we're doing all the work. So when you look at it at the 10 per month, you can easily create a 5 and even 6-figure a month revenue with this offer. So now I want to break down the process so you understand how this works. Well, first and foremost, your client is going to complete the intake form or the documents. Next, the client's going to get contacted by the funding expert. The funding expert is going to get the client offers from our lenders. The expert is then going to go over these offers with your client. The expert will accept whatever offers that the client and the expert decide on. And next, your client's either going to get funded or declined. Now, once your client gets funded, your client will receive the money and you'll get paid your cut. If a client gets declined, you will be told the reasons for decline and you can have a follow-up conversation with your client. And that, like if you're a credit repair person, it's a great time to really signify and show how credit repair really is important. So we've seen a lot of credit repair companies jumping in on this because it further pushes the need for credit repair. So how will you know who's approved and who's declined? This is a very popular question. So you will receive a weekly email on Friday updating you on all files. You will be paid once payment clears by either the client or the lender. You will be paid 2 times per month on the second Friday and the fourth Friday of each month. And you'll either receive it via Zelle or ACH. Now we can offer maybe Cash App or PayPal. It's just going to depend. I know that some of our foreign clients in Canada and the UK and Australia need to be paid differently. So depending on you and your needs, we will work it out to where you're being paid correctly and effectively. Is there ever a time you will not get paid? This is another great question because there are 2 scenarios where you may not get paid. Now, the only time you will not receive a commission when they're approved, right? So obviously, if a client is declined, we didn't get them into funding, we don't get paid, right? So obviously, none of us get paid then. But if a client does get funding, there are 2 reasons why you don't get paid. Number 1, if your client gets a startup or personal loan or a debt consolidation loan and they do not pay their invoice, you will not be paid. So that is the only program where your client will actually be paying an invoice or paying a fee. That fee is 9.9%. That invoice is only sent once they are fully funded. So we have had clients in the past decide to not pay their invoice. If we do not collect, you will not get paid. Simple as that. Next, if your client gets an MCA and they default on their payments within the default period, this can be 30 or 45 days. It's called a clawback and you will not be paid. The reason why you will not be paid is any commission made on that deal will have to be returned to the lender. So neither one of us will be getting paid for that. Now, what do we do with the data? That's the other thing. You're getting all these clients coming in and we're getting their information. So what else are we doing with the data? Nothing. We are doing absolutely nothing with this data. We are only offering the funding products you approve. We do not resell your data. We do not retarget your data. We will follow up to see if they need more funding, and you will be paid on all deals for the lifetime of the client, but your data is protected. In the nearly 6 years we've done funding, we've never had a data compromise. Now, what type of support do we offer? That's the other thing. So our marketing and advertising training will be released on January 7th, 2024. If it's after January 7th and you're watching this, it's already there, ready and available. And so once you pay, you will be added to that platform. But what else will be included? We're going to help you with social media posts, email templates, graphics, and the opportunity to do a webinar with me to drive traffic. I love these webinars. I like to do them live. We'll record it, and then we can put it up on the website. It's been a really great way to generate leads. Now, what are our plans for 2024? Because here's the deal. This is going to be a huge product. We're going to get a lot of people signed up. And so we are already preparing for a massive amount of volume, a massive amount of new white label clients. So what does 2024 look like? Not only will we be expanding our white label services in a few ways, this is some of the stuff that will be added. We will eventually and very soon be adding a CRM where all of you, the white label clients, will get access and be able to check in real time. We will provide you with email marketing so you can send email blasts or even SMS blasts to your clientele or to your followers. And we're also going to provide a lead generation source that is unlike anything on the market for a nominal monthly payment. So if you're needing leads, this lead source, I can't wait to talk about it more, but I can't. So do you have additional responsibilities? So oftentimes we get feedback that it's almost too simple. Like, wait a second, I don't have to do anything. Like, what's the catch, right? So here's the deal. You really don't have additional responsibilities. You do not need to actually even be an LLC or a corporation to offer this. You do not need to get a license or have any type of bond to offer this. You will not need to pay for hosting. You will not need to do any of the processing or the selling. We take care of all of that. Your main and only responsibility is to drive traffic and to send people your link. So a lot of people are like, Ashley, how do I do that? Well, you can use social media posts. Maybe when you're doing your onboarding or your intake calls or your discovery calls, whatever you may call it, your regular sales process, it's about asking a few extra questions. One of the best questions you can ask is, what are your big goals in 2024? It's a bit vague, but what you're doing is you're opening up your client's brain into maybe saying things like, well, I'd like to get a new car, or I'd like to buy a new home this year. Maybe I'd like to start a business, or I'd really like to invest. When you're hearing those answers, that's the next step into going, well, if you're looking to invest, we can actually help you with getting funding for that. Is that something you're interested in now? Or should we revisit this in 90 days or 30 days or something like that? Write that down. It's really great. It's a really great canned response, right? And so that's your only responsibility, is providing people that link, bringing people to that link, and we do the rest. So what's the cost? I've gone over the benefits. I've gone over who's using it. I've gone over how much money you can make and what's to offer. So I have launched this with a very, very low cost. I could be selling this for 10 times more, 5 times more, but I want to make sure that we're getting as many white label products offering loans, advances, and financing with the utmost integrity and transparency. So for you to get started, it's a $750 initial setup fee, and then it's a $500 renewal fee on the 1-year anniversary of signing up. If you don't want to use your cash flow, or maybe you don't quite have the 750, but you want to start now, you see the benefit, you can make money and make money fast, Afterpay is available. Now, before I wrap this up, and you can scan that QR code, you could save it. You could also look at the description down below and follow the instructions there. But a lot of people will ask success. How quickly can I make money, right? How quickly can this be successful? How quickly can I get my investment back, right? So here's the deal, is we have clients that get paid within a week. We just had one of our clients make $2,000 within their first week of offering this, right? So we have people that hit the ground running, or maybe already have clientele looking for funding, and they make their money back quickly. Now we have other people that are offering this, and maybe they don't drive traffic like the others do, right? What we're seeing is the majority of the people signing up for this are making their money back within 30 days plus. Okay, when you think about one $10,000 loan or advance is between $300 and $400, that's half your investment. So if you think about it, 1 or 2 deals is going to pay you back immediately. So that return on investment is going to be great. The majority of our clients are making 5 figures per month offering this. And again, we're doing all the work. Now, can we guarantee results? Absolutely not. What we can guarantee is we will do what's right by the client. We will follow up and communicate with that client. We will be honest with that client, and we will work hard to get them the best offers on the market. A few other closing thoughts. Again, we don't charge an upfront fee. We don't do any hard pulls for offers. So we're not doing anything negative to your client's profile. We have never, again, had a data breach or any type of issue with credit being messed up during our processes, unlike some of our competition, if you want to call them that. So if you have any other questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. Okay. You can also reach out to me directly. Look in the description for the ways to contact me. If we need to jump on a call to talk about how this can help your particular brand, you will get, we can jump on a call anytime and we'll figure it out. And I'll let you know how this will make sense or how it won't. I appreciate you liking and subscribing, commenting below. If you're ready to go, this is going to be one of the easiest ways to make money in 2024. I don't normally use the E word, easy, but this will literally be the way that we've set it up, our process, our lenders, our ability to make it happen. This will be the easiest way for any one of you to make money in 2024. And if you're looking for an easy way to make six figures in 2024 without having to spend a lot of time and effort, this is going to be the opportunity you want to sign up for. So let me know your questions down in the comments, hit like and subscribe, and I appreciate y'all for watching. Check out my other videos.